Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
He's had a shot!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
France with the corner, they're first. Camavinga!
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Camavinga is offering a wry smile there.
France have their second corner now. He's there to head it!
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Koundé is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Out to the right.
Now it's Mbappe. Ambitious ball here. Ah, that's a fine interception. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. That has ended up in no man's land. Pedri. Now it's Rashford. And it's Rashford. Yamal. Oh, it's come loose. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever... And he shoots! Goal! France! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Rash. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Thuram is herring after that one. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Rafinha. Looking to play him in.
A hefty challenge, but fair enough.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
De Jong. Yamal. And he plays one through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Conte. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's put paid to a promising move. Balde. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He is through here. Pedri. And now the breakaway. Now it's Rashford. De Jong. Thuram proves too strong. Camavinga. It's a searching pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a cute ball. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a good ball out wide. That's good play.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again then.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, that's clever. And it's hoisted clear. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha is fouled. Quickly taken, and it's De Jong. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Camavinga. Thuram.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's a throw-in. Chooses to go back. Chance for a shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Oh, that's delightful. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Tchouaméni spots it and intercepts. He's through here. Pedri. De Jong. And it's Pedri. Balde. Can he get on the end of this? That's a nicely shaped ball. Kolumwani might just make this. Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedri. Rafinha. Balde. It's a good run down the right. Threads one in. Kolumwani receives it in a wide position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. De Jong. And Rafinha. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Mbappe. Conte. Oh, good take in a good area. Goes for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Yamal has it out wide and in space.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 25.
France choosing to make the first change.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, il numero 7.
Now he's off and running. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Great vision. Might be danger. Thuram! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And it's Dembele. Knocks it out wide. Tries to play it through. Well, that's well seen too. Chance here to counter. Now it's Rafinha. And that has left him in a heap. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. It's made its way to him. An uncompromising challenge.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Pedri. And the counter is on. De Jong. Good, strong midfield running here. Nicely weighted ball. Upamecano gets it clear. And that's been won straight back. De Jong. And that will be the final act. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. So it's down to business here. And it's Pedri. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. It's a searching pass. And he's intervened well there. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Lewandowski. That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Rashford. And that should get the job done. De Jong. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Mbappe. Ambitious ball here. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. He saw the danger, and he went crashing in. That's nice. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. Colomwani unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Out to the right. Yamal gets into a good position. Yamal is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. No, he's missed it.
Rashford has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Goes forward. Thuram chasing after it. Colomwani goes steaming forward. That looks a cracking ball. And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
France with the corner, they're first. Rafinha clears it away. That has not gone well.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Shot a goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Just eases him off the ball. Has a look up and drives it forward. Mbappe! And the shot! Goal! France!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
It's a pretty loose pass. De Jong. And it's De Jong. And it's Koundé.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Koundé. Colomwani. That looks a good ball through. Oh, super ball. Colomwani! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Camavinga.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Rafinha. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great ball and great chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Martin. Now it's Rashford. Rafinha. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Not the most accurate pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's away! Pedri. Now it's Lewandowski. Spread it left. Now it's Lewandowski. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Tura. Koundé. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Conte. Colomwani. They want to be quick to recover this.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Mbappe finds himself offside. Chouameni. France looking to pass their way through. Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tries to pass it through, skims one in. That has ended up in no man's land. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now it's Yamal, and he was alert to it. Cleared without complication. Martin, nicely weighted ball.
Sergio,
what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Colomwani. He's got away. Colomwani's cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Rafinha. Some resolute defending there. De Jong. And Koundé. Yamal. This looks promising. He's picked his way through. No way through, so back it comes. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's in a big chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Has a look and plays it forward. Hernandez, pass somewhat off target. Kubasi. De Jong. It's a pretty loose pass. Pedri. Martin.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Pedri. Barcelona finding their passes. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Takes a shot! And another try! And he hits the net! Barcelona are back in business!
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 25.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Numero
fact.
12. Numero 4.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Il numero 26.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward? And the shots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
And it's Lopez. Now it's Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's made it Fermin! Now, who's going to be first to this? Gavi.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Plays it in low. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Al Kubasi promptly onto that, and that is that. That looks a cracking ball. There's the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Lopez, and it's Pedri, showing good feet.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Martin
recupero.
gets into some space, and he's taking no chances there. That's a sharp pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Dani Olmo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And we're done. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.